welcome back to my channel. My name is Letitia Iona. I'm a faith-based woman's life coach, and I teach women how to thrive, not just survive, in the midst of life's challenges. So, as you know, I have been going through a 12-week course for women thriving in purpose. And last week I shared on pain, and we are starting from pain. We're starting from whatever difficult season you're in, whatever thing that you're facing that is a trial, a tribulation, something that is causing you anxiety or stress, something that's overwhelming, a burden, something that is heavy in your life. And this week I talked about releasing that pain and the importance of facing it. A lot of times we emotionally avoid it. We're fear of the change that will come from it. Sometimes we're just kind of lazy and we're like, I don't want to deal with that right now. That's too much. It's too hard. And when we finally deal with it, when we finally face it, when we finally stop emotionally avoiding it, we now have it in our hands. And a lot of times it's burdensome. It's heavy. Sometimes one is heavier than the other, and so we're unbalanced. Sometimes we're gripping it. We're holding it so tightly because there's something about pain. Sometimes the results that we get from that pain, we're kind of afraid to let them go. Let's say you're in pain and instead of facing it, you just cope, okay? And you cope with shopping, or you cope with eating or drinking alcohol, something that kind of numbs you out. You don't really have to think about the pain, and you go to another place. Well, if you hold on to your pain, you can keep coping, right? Sometimes we don't want to let go of our cope behavior, but I've been teaching about once you face it, once you're no longer fearing it, once you're no longer avoiding it, now it's in your hands. You've talked about it, you've shared, you've expressed how you feel about it. Now you see it. It's right before your face. And now God wants you to let it go. And the picture that I gave was of worship. When you see someone worship, when you are worshiping, hands are generally up this way. But just imagine worshiping. And this is, on a Sunday morning at church where you have been in your word, you have been spending time with God, you've been worshiping throughout the week. And now Sunday, maybe you had a really tough week, and now it's Sunday and you get to release it. You get to let it go. You get to give it to God. And what happens is as your hands are pointed towards heaven, you release that pain, you release that anxiety, you release that stress, and your hands remain open as God pours out a blessing into your hands. You are in a place of receiving when you are worshiping. You are in a place of releasing when you are worshiping. So I came up with this equation in my book, There's Purpose in Your Pain. Pain plus praise equals purpose. So you have pain, you have this situation in your life. When you add praise to it, it equals purpose. We find our purpose when we deal with our pain and we then acknowledge God, lift our hands to heaven, give Him the praise, acknowledge His presence in our life, acknowledge His presence in our pain. That equals your purpose. I promise you, you will find purpose if you add praise to your pain. Whatever it is that you are facing, you don't have to feel stuck. You don't have to feel like you're in this never-ending cycle. You can approach it with praise, and I guarantee you, you will find your purpose. If you like this video, give it a like, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time a video is released. I release a video every Monday. And if you'd like more information on my class or working with me, you can click LetitiaIonaStudios.com to get more information. Until next time, bye.